Hello and welcome to Karma's a Stitch. I'm Tonya and this is a knitting channel in the corner of YouTube where we have a little knitting community where we chat about knitting and get inspired by each other's work and all this stuff. I hope you're all doing really good. I did tell you guys that I would be planning a cast-on party. And that is coming up, and I have already forgotten the date. 1 second. Hi, I thought I would make a quick little video to insert into the one you're currently watching because we do have the date for our next cast on party, and that is May 2nd. That is a Saturday. I'm looking at it right now, May 2nd. And I will open up a Zoom room on the morning of May 2nd. That is after Local Yarn Shop Day. Local Yarn Shop Day is the weekend before. I did look at the calendar and plan around that this year. So I am growing. I am learning. So we are going to have a cast-on party. If you're interested in participating, message me on Instagram. I'll put my Instagram on the screen, and I will add you to an Instagram group where we can chat. But on the morning of May 2nd, I'll put the Zoom room details, and that's how you'll know how to join the party for the cast on that day. I won't put the Zoom room details in there until the morning of the party. So yeah, if you're interested, we have a date. Let me know if you're going to be participating, even if it's just for a tiny bit of time. All right, you guys, that's it. That's all. Let's get back to the video. So if you're interested and you want to participate in that, you have a few weeks to let me know. I'll add you to the Instagram group, and we can get you included in that. There is a little bit of chat that goes on. I open the Zoom room. Just so you're all aware, I do have Alex full-time right now, and which is amazing. But she's here all the time now, and I just want to make sure that you all know that she'll be here. And so I'll open at 10, but I will probably close at 10, just so 10 p.m. She'll be popping in and out. She might actually knit with us a little bit. She recently started or tried her hand at cross stitch. So maybe she'll sit and craft with us for a little while, which is always so much fun with her. And my brother is here as well, but he works Saturdays. I think that's a Saturday that he is working. But we'll see. Casting on all of the things. So mark your calendars. Let me know if you are interested in participating in that cast-on party. You can just send me a message on Instagram. I'll make sure that I add you to that, and I will send out on the morning of the cast-on party. I'll put Zoom information for the room that day. So that's it for that project. At the end of the not that project. That's it on that topic. How's that? At the end of the last episode, you would have seen me pull this project bag. And this was not originally purchased as a project bag. This was actually had one of those Coco Knits makers boards in it. And it has the magnets on it so that it can hold your pattern in place, and a ruler that'll magnetize your pattern. And I have a few of those, and this is what it is sold in when you purchase one. But if you're a crafter, any bag is a project bag, right? Inside of this bag is the next project that I got to work on after I finished my pressed flowers cardigan. And if you recall, I had asked my friend to organize my project. So after completing a turtle poof, and then I got to work on a really great scarf that was so simple and so lovely. And then I worked on a pressed flowers cardigan. So after that pressed flowers cardigan, I got to work on some everyday socks. I love this pattern so much for socks. Now, if you look at this, there is this little tab where the back goes up a little bit higher. That is done with short rows. I absolutely love that part. I love doing the short rows. I don't necessarily love when I have to fold it down. So you cast on and you do a couple of rounds. I do a few extra rounds because I like a little extra height. Um, and then you take it and you fold it in on itself, and that creates that that extra thick tab. And I don't love that part. For some reason, I don't love picking up the stitches from the cast on edge. Um, but it is what it is, and it's one round of picking up stitches, and then I get to continue on with this great pattern that I love. Um, I was working in this project bag. I had this colorway. It's by Plucky Knitter. It's on their feet base. It's 425 yards, 115 grams approximately, it says. And it's 90% superwash merino, 10% recycled nylon. Plucky Knitter. And this is the colorway. Isn't that so pretty? If you can get my hair off of it, because that's everywhere. So beautiful. Yes. So when I took this project bag off of the whip wall, I was right here. So I had done the tab and folded it in, and I had done this heel flap, this back part of the heel flap of the sock, and my stitch marker was right here. So I needed to do the turn for the heel turn, right? Is that what this part's called? Right here at the bottom. So you can do the bottom part of the foot and then the gusset. Now with this pattern, it also, if you can see here, has this ribbing that creates this negative ease right around the sole of your foot, the arch of your foot. I absolutely love that. So when I took it out of the project bag, I was right here at this edge. And you guys, the Kitchener stitch is nothing short of magical. I love that so much. Look at that. It's amazing. I love that stitch. Anyway, so that was the next project I pulled out. And as it turned out, I got 2 of those socks done. I did get the whole pair done. So that's amazing. And it is for me, everybody talks about second sock syndrome. That's not it for me. I have first sock syndrome. It is me just getting going with that first one. Once I get going with that first one, the second one just flies. I'm that way with sleeves as well. I like with that pressed flowers cardigan, that first sleeve, I just, how many repeats am I going to do? And once I have that number in my head, that second sleeve, I can just plow through and get done no problem. It's that first one that I struggle with. So I've got this pair of socks now, which Alex has been consistently stealing from me. But I do have a new pair of socks for her to swipe. I am doing these on DPNs, US ones. I do think that the next time, I love these so much. I don't know if it's because my face is on there, but Knit Pros. The next set of pair of socks that I cast on, I want to try a US 1.5. I have decided I want to try. These stitches are super tight. I mean, they all look good. It looks amazing. Really sorry about all the extra hair. It looks really great, but they're so tight. And Alex is not loving that part. Um, so I think I'm going to try 1.5 for these and see if I like that better. See if it really makes that big of a difference or not. Um, but I have US 1.5s. I won't do that for neat socks that I already have cast on, obviously. But any socks in the future that I cast on, I might try a 1.5 and just see how I do. So yeah, this sock pattern, it's called the Everyday Sock. 3 words, Everyday Sock. And it is by Rachel Baulahanis. I'll put that on the screen and it'll be linked. It'll be linked down below. Um, I have made several pairs of these, and I do tend to make these or the Rose City Rollers, which I really like because I do like those shorty socks, man. I really do like those. That's all I wear. I don't wear high socks. But I have really enjoyed these. So let's go to the whip wall and we're going to take the next bag down and see what bag it is. You guys won't know what the project is until my next recording, but we'll see. We'll see. I hope you're all doing well. Bye.